Min-jeong said, "Illustrating has always been my hobby, so just for fun, I showcased some of my illustrations on Instagram, and people said that if they were available on posters, they would buy them in a heartbeat. I was not a stranger to the online shopping mall business because I've been creating product detail pages for a while. So I just gave it a try without thinking about it. I used my illustrations to create art posters, and they sold well. I made fairly good money from them because other than my time and effort, it didn't cost me much to make them." A short while later, a company reached out to her and asked her to help them build and launch an online shopping mall. The company told her that she had just the talent they were looking for, with her ability to combine design, marketing, and information important to the shopper. In the end, Min-jeong made the decision to work part-time for the company, designing its product detail pages and Instagram promotions. She had the freedom to manage her own time, only attending meetings when absolutely necessary. And she also kept running her own online shopping mall while working for this company. A short while ago, the company offered her a full-time position as a team leader. She explained, "I was asked to join the company and work full-time, in charge of the design team. I'm considering accepting the offer and working as an in-house designer, maybe just for 2 years. My child is old enough to go to a daycare center, and the salary is good too. I will be able to learn and keep pace with industry trends as well. After that, I'll think about what to do next." How would you define Min-jeong in terms of the work she does for a living? Is she a self-employed owner of an online shopping mall? Or is she a freelancer because she's working for a shopping mall under contract? Or is she a full-time employee because she's now going to work for a company? If you asked me, I would say that she is a truly independent worker. Min-jeong's living situation changed several times throughout her working from home journey, but she never stopped working. She has been doing what she wanted to do, despite changes in her environment. During this process, she was able to hone her craft, acquire more diverse skills, and significantly increase her income. Whether she works on a full-time or part-time basis is not important. What matters is that she can accept or decline a request from a company at any time, depending on what fits into her schedule. What matters to Min-jeong is having a position that allows her to work flexible hours while doing what she does best. Experts predict that in the next 2 to 3 years, we will see the coming of a world of independent workers with similar qualifications and backgrounds. According to them, a trend that had slowly been moving in a certain direction has now progressed at an accelerated speed because of the coronavirus. Flexible forms of work, such as flexible work hour arrangements and working from home, have previously been attempted mostly by IT companies. These forms of working have been a choice in the past, but now social distancing mandates have changed it from a matter of choice to a matter of necessity. It's essentially a standard now. Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey announced to his employees in May 2020 that they can work from home forever if they want to. In the past, the general idea was that employees had to be working together within the same confined space for efficient and speedy communication. But we now see that it is possible to achieve efficient and speedy communication even if we don't work in the same conventional way that we used to. The shift to flexible forms of working has also given companies a broader range of options. In the past, when hiring new employees, one of companies' job requirements was that they were able to commute to work. Companies would not hire job candidates who could not come to work every day, no matter how skilled and talented they were. But companies now hire people whom they hesitated to hire in the past because they lived too far from work. They will also negotiate flexible work hours for people like Min-jeong, who have kids and have to stay home to raise them. That means that the way we work is growing more diversified and flexible than ever. It also means that the optimal time for independent workers is coming. The life that millennials really want. For members of the millennial generation who value work-life balance, the independent worker's world is ideal. Millennials, those who were born between the early 1980s and the mid-1990s, have always struggled between building the life that they want and supporting themselves. Their pursuit of dreams and happiness is fine, but they cannot give up their job security for either. Therefore, they stay in a job in order to make a living, but their minds are on the after-work activities that they enjoy. Since both job and outside activities are important to them, work-life balance is an important issue for them. They have to straddle precariously between work and life. The changes happening now are good news for them. Kim Young-sop, author of On-tact and director of the Sharp Imagination Institute, explained that millennials are happy to work from home because they are familiar with non-contact. Working from home instead of going to work is what millennials have always wanted because they can win in the job market with their skills alone, without having to suck up to their superiors or walk on eggshells around the boss. It will become the grand trend in the job market when millennials enter it in full swing.